Hello and welcome back. It's game week 10. I'm just going to try and finalise the team after a typically unsuccessful game week 9 with red arrows all around and a solid 51 points. Right now, McNeil's got a knock, isn't he? Doug's got a knock, McNeil's got a knock. So I've got Sammy Amo in. I've got available 0.3 million, one free transfer. I don't mind burning my transfers actually because I'm still thinking of wildcarding in game week 12. Game week 10 isn't the best lot of fixtures ever. I don't know about any of you guys, but like the FPL bros, particularly on Twitter, are like mad for let's get Wolves players. Wolves are rubbish, right? I mean, which Wolves player do you want to put in your team? And I mean, they got a decent defender who's on like one more yellow card and he gets suspended. I think Kunda's got a decent striker, but like I mean, he's injured all the time, isn't he? I don't know. And there's a lot of talk about got to dump Solanke because he's not scoring. I mean, to be fair, in fantasy terms, yes, he isn't banging in many goals, so he's not getting a lot of points. But man, he doesn't half work hard for Spurs. I mean, he puts a shift in. You can't always be on top form. You can't always be scoring as a striker, but I mean, the lad works hard. He's like, you cannot fault his effort. You can't knock him. I know some Spurs fans having a go because of his transfer fee, but transfer fees are what they are nowadays. I still think it's a good buy for Spurs, but it is potentially might bench him because they got Villa at home. I'm thinking Villa might win that, but I'm going to keep him because game week 11 I've got Ipswich at home, and I think that's when maybe his drought will end. I think he will come in and sorry, I don't know what I did there. I think he'll come in and get some goals. Finally, don't know what touch there. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Wolves have got good games, Southampton at home, but we're talking about the Wolves. It's not like Arsenal have got Southampton at home, is it? I mean, they've got Palace at home, yeah. I mean, Palace could win that. Oh, honestly, such nonsense talked about fancy Premier League. I'm going to stop with my criticism and get on with picking a team because let's just go back and see what I've got. So right now, Sal's my captain, no brainer, easy. Henderson did outscore Sells last week, but I think West Ham at home, I think he'll do. I think West Ham will score against Forest. Robinson's, I mean, it's a bit dodgy because they've got Brentford. Brentford will score there, but then Brentford haven't kept a clean sheet for ages, and he's really involved, isn't he? So chance for an assist. Davis, Leicester, Ipswich. I think that's a goal fest, and that's about like 3-3. So I'm expecting no points, but hopefully he'll get an assist and not a yellow card. Saliba's back. I've got to run with him really. I've only got Concert who I could put in anyway. So I'm expecting a solid 3 points from my defence. Sticking with Foden hasn't totally worked out, but I did when I put him in. It was a 4-game stretch. I mean, Bournemouth away is a decent fixture, isn't it? Obviously, sticking with Haaland. And there's a bit of talk now about selling Haaland, and you can perhaps fund having Saka and Palmer as well as Salah. But I don't know. I'm going to stick with him for these for a couple of games. Sticking with Solanke, sticking with Wizard because Fulham away, and they've got a good home game. Brentford score goals, don't they? Putting Rodgers in because I don't think Tottenham will keep clean sheet against the Villa. He was rested during the week, so he's obviously ready to go. because McNeil's injured, I put Sammy Amo in, and actually, I don't think Man City are keeping a clean sheet against Bournemouth either. So, and he's your man, isn't he? Really? So I might play him. The thing that's interesting this week is obviously Van Nistelrooy has taken over at United temporarily. I don't know to have a punt on a United midfielder. I haven't got a lot of a budget. I mean, I'd like Garnacho, but I can't afford him. McNeil's injured anyway. I could remove McNeil. Who could I get? Take McNeil out. Man United. I mean, I can't afford Bruno Fernandes. Can't afford Garnacho. Can't afford Rashford. Casemiro. Scored twice in the week against Leicester. I mean, Chelsea at home's a different kettle of fish. But, I don't know, actually saves me some money. Puts a bit of money in my budget if I have to sub next week. Who have United got next week? Leicester at home. The talk is the new manager isn't taking over till after the international break as well. I think Van Nistelrooy is giving them a bit of a boost, isn't he? And they're not a bad team, really. Just, I mean, any other club, there was, the success of, the way they've been the last couple of years, probably wouldn't have sacked the manager, would they? I don't know. And if I do that, I can have Solanke on the bench as my first sub. Captain Salah. Just take a punt. I mean, I should sort out my defence, shouldn't I? Because, the defenders are getting me nil points this week. But I don't want to. I want like chase points. I want to get someone who might get an assist or a goal or something. Going to do it. Going to click make transfer. Nil points. Confirm transfer. Let's pick my team. Goalkeeper set. Defence is set. No options there really. Benching Solanke. I feel bad benching Solanke. I feel actually dirty because he's a good lad, isn't he? Save my team. It'll be my first sub. Salah's my captain. I don't think Spurs are going to score. I know if Spurs score a lot of goals. I don't think they're going to score against the Villa. Slanke. They are famous last words. That's Slanke hat trick, isn't it? So that's it. That's how I'm going to roll. Gameweek 10. That's my team. I'll come back on Monday and discuss, how foolish it was not to have Slanke in after he got a hat trick. I didn't have Conser in for the, or Conser. I mean, they can't both score points, can they? I think my midfield's looking awesome. Yeah, I'm rolling with that. That's it. I'm feeling. I don't know. I think I'm due a 100-point week, and this is it. 100-point week. Green arrows all around. Or alternatively, if the season carries on the way it is, red arrows all around and about 40 points. Oh well. Anyway, I guess I'll see you again on Monday. Hope you have a nice weekend and enjoy the games and get loads of points. See you later. Hola. Oh, no, that's not. That's hello.